Bill O'Reilly here, Thursday, January 16th, 2020. You are listening to the O'Reilly Update. Here's what's happening across our nation. Nancy Pelosi unveils her impeachment prosecutors for the Trump trial. The U.S. and China reach a trade agreement. Border agents prepare for another migrant caravan. 2019 ranks the second hottest year on record. Walmart rolling out new robot workers. Also ahead, why Americans are so divided. But first, Speaker Pelosi announcing the list of prosecutors for the president's impeachment trial, which should begin next week in the Senate. Adam Schiff, Gerald Nadler, 5 others will make the Democrats' case against the president. Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell confirming the proceedings will last for 6 out of the 7 days of the week. Wow, the senator's really going to have to work on this one. I think it'll be over 2 or 3 weeks. The USA and China signing a historic trade agreement. The 94-page proposal protects America's intellectual property while requiring Beijing to purchase $50 billion of U.S. agricultural products a year. President Trump hailing the deal as a major win, but the tariffs remain. Border Patrol agents preparing for another migrant caravan forming in Central America. More than 1,000 people gathering in Honduras to make the 1,600-mile trek to the USA. Experts predict that number will double. There are currently 30,000 Honduran citizens south of the border in Mexico waiting to declare asylum in the USA. 2019 officially ranking the second hottest year on record, according to NASA. Global temperatures were only topped in 2016. Scientists from NASA confirming last year was 1.8 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than the worldwide average between 1951 and 1980. It is getting hot out there, there's no question about it, but can human beings stop that? Walmart rolling out robots to service more than 650 stores across the country. The 6-foot-tall droids can stock shelves, clean up spills, hand out coupons. Critics say the robots will ultimately cut jobs filled by actual people. Walmart, the largest employer in the USA. Can't wait for the bots to go into politics. Wait, they already have. In a moment, what is dividing us in America? Next. Deborah's home was stolen. I don't mean thieves stole stuff. I mean scammers literally stole her home. The FBI calls home title theft one of the fastest growing white-collar crimes. This story is why you need Home Title Lock. Deborah says, quote, criminals found the title to our home online and filed fraudulent documents claiming they owned it. And it gets worse. Deborah, quote, I was evicted from my own home and $85,000 in equity gone. Nobody believes you can get your home stolen this easy, unquote. This is why you need Home Title Lock, because no insurance or bank protects your home from title theft. First things first, please go to HomeTitleLock.com and register your address to see if you're already a victim and don't know it. Then sign up to protect the legal title to your home so you don't end up like Deborah. And to get you started, I got you 60 risk-free days of protection. Please go to HomeTitleLock.com. HomeTitleLock.com. Time now for the O'Reilly Update message of the day, a divided America. The Gallup organization took a survey of Democrats, Republicans, and independents, asking them to define what is, quote, extremely important to them. So I have the list in my hand. The first one, climate change. Democrat, 44% say it's extremely important. Independent, 27%. Republican, just 8% say climate change is extremely important. Healthcare, 49% Democrat, 36% Independent, 22% Republican. Distribution of income and wealth in the USA. 37% of Democrats say it's extremely important, 25% of independents, 12% of Republicans. Race relations. 33% of Democrats, 24% of independents think it's extremely important. Just 11% of Republicans. Gun policy, 46% of Democrats think it is very crucial. Independent, 31, Republican, 26. Lesbian, gay rights, 18% of Democrats, 11% of independents, 5% of Republicans think it's extremely important. That's the lowest number. Immigration, 28% of Democrats, 26% of independents, 30% of Republicans think it's extremely important. And finally, terrorism and national security, 33% of Democrats see it as vital, 33% of independents, same thing, 38%, the highest number of the Republicans, extremely important. So what this survey tells us is that liberal Americans are really obsessed, and I don't use that word in a pejorative, negative way, but they're obsessed with climate change, health care, and gun policy. All right? Those are the big three that the liberal people are agitated about. On the Republican side, terrorism, national security, far and away number one. Conservative people are concerned about immigration, third of them. And after that, gun policy. Independents, who will decide the presidential election next November, healthcare is the big one for independents. All right, then terrorism, then gun policy. Now, I believe healthcare is the Democrats' strongest issue. Most Americans are fed up with paying high costs for prescription drugs. The USA has more going out on legal drugs than any other country in the world. Why is that? Our corporations make these drugs, invent these drugs. Why are we paying more than everybody else? So the Democrats are pounding that, and the Republicans really don't have an answer. So if you're going to handicap the presidential race on issues, that is the strongest issue the Democrats have. The strongest issue the Republicans have is the economy, the free marketplace that the Democrats want to destroy. Anyway, we live in a divided nation. Everybody knows that. And next November, we'll see which side gets the independent vote. I'm Bill O'Reilly, and I approve that message by actually writing it. Check out my commentary on BillO'Reilly.com. Now this. There are thousands of abandoned animals in the USA that need our help. I am partnering with Delta Rescue, the largest no-kill care-for-life animal sanctuary in the world. Founded by actor Leo Grillo, who left Hollywood to devote his life to saving abandoned animals, Delta Animal Sanctuary is a one-of-a-kind rescue unit. They are staffed by trained attendants who look after each animal, providing them water, treats, toys, and affection. Support Delta Rescue and put your legacy to work. Each life-saving gift helps Delta fulfill their mandate to rescue and care for animals. Request a free estate planning package at deltarescue.org/Bill. For a limited time, you can watch The Rescuer free, only at deltarescue.org/Bill. The Rescuer is an award-winning documentary about Grillo's 2-year rescue of a family of 21 dogs abandoned in the wilderness. deltarescue.org/Bill. Now, the O'Reilly Update brings you something you might not know. The USA is more polarized than at any point since the Civil War, as we just analyzed. Recent polling says the country is split pretty evenly between conservatives and liberals, but when it comes to the nation's colleges, one side dominates. Democratic faculty members outnumber Republicans 10-1. Here's a look at some of the most liberal schools in the country. Sarah Lawrence College in Bronxville, New York, just north of the city, where 1,400 undergrads pay $60,000 to attend. All that money gets you courses in the classics, but also in feminist economics, intersectionality research, and the poetry of Earth. Wow. Notable alumni at Sarah Lawrence: Barbara Walters, Rahm Emanuel. Heading west to Mills College, Oakland, California. Less than 1,000 students there. Mills, the first female college to admit transgender students. Across the bay to San Francisco State University, last year's commencement speaker, Nancy Pelosi. She used the occasion to promote sanctuary cities and liberal drug laws, but no mention of the city's awful homeless crisis. Back east to New York University, each year a group hosts a bash for Karl Marx on his birthday. Festivities are free, but students are asked to pay what they think it is worth. Well, no, I'm not going to cheap shot that. NYU's tuition, $50,000, so the kids don't have a lot of money left over. Karl Marx, of course, would be appalled by that. Groucho Marx, we don't know. Next, UC Berkeley, the birthplace of Indigenous Peoples Day. Believe it or not, until 1962, all male students underwent mandatory military training at Berkeley. Well, times have changed. The school is now the site of Antifa riots. And here's something you might not know. The cost of college tuition is up 260% since 1980. The average student incurs $37,000 of debt. It's no surprise far-left policies like free school, now supported by 7 in 10 college students. Back after this. 2019 was a year of incredibly low mortgage rates. In fact, according to Freddie Mac, the annual average clocked in as the 4th lowest rate in almost 50 years. I'm hoping you took advantage of that, but if you didn't, you're in luck because 2020 should be another good year for mortgage rates. So don't miss out. Please make a 10-minute call to my friends at American Financing and get your free, no-obligation mortgage review. See if you can lower your rate and save hundreds, maybe even $1,000 a month without resetting your loan term. These guys are in it for you. Family-owned and operated, A-plus rating with the Better Business Bureau. They've been helping people for more than 20 years. They're good at what they do, and that's saving you money. So please call American Financing today, 888-462-9557, 888-462-9557, or AmericanFinancing.net, American Financing, NMLS 182334, NMLSConsumerAccess.org. Thank you for listening to the O'Reilly Update. I am Bill O'Reilly. No spin, just facts, and always looking out for you.